Hello and welcome to the F1 in Schools 2021 Regional Finals Award Ceremony for London North. My name's Mark, I'll be hosting the show again alongside my esteemed colleague and our Master of Measurements, Mr. Nelson Vale. Welcome back, Nels.
Hello everyone.
Exciting to be here, isn't it, Nels? We're going to take a quick look then at what is coming up on this show. So, Nels, we've got a quick racing recap. Just to refresh ourselves with what happened in the racing. Of course, Nels, we know it's not all about the racing, is it?
No, it's not just about the racing, it's about everything that they do in the competition, including the verbals and engineering and even their marketing strategy.
Yeah, so many points on offer and so many points going into the final awards ceremony, which will be coming up at the end. Before then, we've got the Voice of Experience, a former F1 in Schools competitor that we caught up with just to find out, what life's like on the other side and what advice they'd maybe pass back to teams still in the competition. And of course, a quick update on the national finals, what to expect, and a little bit of a sizzler ahead of that event. So, lots of things coming up on the show. Nels, before we get stuck into any of that, let's take a quick look back at the racing leaderboard then from London North. So, there we have it, and we saw at the top there, Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School setting that untouchable time of 1.062. I think it was their first run of the session as well, Nels. They set that absolutely blistering time and then essentially mic dropped and walked out of here. Nobody else could touch them. Even IQ, with their World Finals experience, still just struggling to get underneath 1.1 seconds. Looking throughout the field now, a couple of teams to pick out there. Cyclone and Blue Wyvern really punching above their weight. Yeah, really competitive, really close.
So yeah, really exciting race that we had.
Yeah. The time's really close together. The top 10, of course, there, and even down to, in Aegis racing there, in 18th place, still below 1.9 seconds, which, when we talk about the points for racing, all those split seconds, those thousandths of a second count, and really all the teams doing themselves proud, weren't they, in the racing? We mentioned it briefly before then, F1 in Schools can have a massive impact on the people competing. You know that, we don't need to tell you. But we caught up with Raja last week just to find out how much of an influence F1 in Schools has had on him and what life's been like since F1 in Schools.
Well, I'm Raja. I'm studying MSc in Business Analytics at Robert Gordon University with the Data Lab Scholarship, and currently I'm working as a data analyst at a tech for good startup called Sustainably, based in Edinburgh. I graduated high school, then I went to study engineering and innovation business in University of Southern Denmark. So that was a mixture of engineering and business together. That kind of like the passion for doing that came from F1 in school. I came back to Scotland, got a job as a junior engineer at RCLD, which is in oil and gas sector. Then obviously I got the scholarship to do the RGU to do the data analytics, so business analytics. Okay, first of all, like I said, about the engineering and the business aspect at the same time kind of made me think how everything works. So if I take a product, I'll be like going from ideation to prototyping to testing and kind of deploying stuff, and it goes through a process rather than end result, which is something I would also advise to other people. It's not just about the end result, it's about the process of taking you to the end result. So one is just to talk to a lot of people. I think that's something that we didn't do. Talk to different people, get their advice and get their thought process, and you can kind of implement that to your own project as well. It doesn't have to be other teams. You can just be your parents. Like if your parent is into engineering or business, you can talk to them, or your parents' friends, or your teachers as well, which we did it at the end, but we should have utilized them more. You have the resources when you're at school, but we just need to utilize it properly. So networking, that's the right word to do. Networking was, should have done that when I was young, but that's at school time. So innovative, collaborative, and entrepreneurial. Have fun, go through the process, talk to different people when you get the chance. I know it's virtual, but the other teams are on social media, talk to them, just share knowledge. have the camaraderie between your teams. I know there might be some fights on some people agree with this, disagree with it, but structure it in a way that it's not like you're not fighting, but rather than constructive feedbacks. But yeah, just enjoy, be open to looking at different opportunities and just enjoy yourself, and just good luck to all the teams that's competing in the competition.
Really good to hear from Raja there, and Nels, interesting to hear him say, just have fun with it. It's not all about, the end, it's about the process and what you learn along the way. And, he said himself, the things that he would have done differently, but can set you up for a career in any kind of industry, can't it?
I mean, if you're not having fun, why do it? You need to have fun with everything you do in life, even in the moments where you have to be an absolute professional. And that's exactly what our students do. They are about to become professionals, but they're still in the beginning of their journey.
Yeah.
And but everything that they do, they are committed. They do it. They spend the time and they deliver. So just for them being in one of our competitions this year, that's the biggest proof we have.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better, mate. And yes, as you said, and we are the living proof of this, that you need to try and have fun with everything you do, whether it is work or play. But yeah, some wise words to Raja, and also from Mr. Nelson Vale. Nels, the time's come because the graphic has appeared behind us here, where it is time now to look at and move through the awards for our London North Regional Final. Well, exciting times, Nels. This is now our first award, and it is for the lightning reaction time, Nels. So if you can prepare the award, there it is, in fact, our mock glass trophy with a very exquisitely custom printed 3D card insert. I mean, wow, no expense has been spared. Nels, before we present this award, a little bit of a treat. I mean, we're going to try, and you and I are going to try and set a reaction time on the screen behind. In fact, one of us is going to do it. Do you want to do it, or are you going to hand it over to me? I think you're going to do it. I'm going to set you the task, Nels. What I want you to do, you've got to hit the touch screen. I'll press reset for you. I want you to hit the touch screen as quick as you can when the lights go out, and you're going to record a time. And this is how the teams have recorded their fastest reaction time. So, Nels,
I'm ready.
As soon as we go on to the next screen, the gate will appear. There it is, the reaction time gate, and of course it is time now to press reset. So there we go. Nels, the lights are counting up. Get ready, my friend. And there you go, and it's a 0.233. Nels, that is rapid. That's really rapid. In fact, that is the best time that we'd set so far on the gate. That is yeah, that's worryingly good. Congratulations, Nelson. I'll have a tough task to beat you in the next show. Wow. Right, setting the bar high, Nelson Vale. However, Nelson, the teams have been doing this, and I guarantee they've been doing it quicker than us. So let's announce our first winner of the London North Awards ceremony for the 2021 Regional Finals. The winner of the lightning reaction time as submitted through the F1 in Schools online race reaction portal, or F1SORRP, to use its code name, is Eclipse with a 0.147 second time. Wow,
well done.
That is rapid, Nelson, and that is about a tenth of a second quicker than your and our best times. So well done. Well done to you, Eclipse. Congratulations. That award is heading your way. Well done. Right. Next award, Nelson, is the fastest car in the entry class. So if you'd like to prepare the award for me, please, my good friend. We'll be giving this award out very shortly. So, fastest car in the entry class. Nelson, you always do the I think you'll find at this point in time, because there's a caveat with this award. And what is it?
I think you'll find that you can only win a fastest car award if you comply with all performance regulations.
Yeah, absolutely right, Nelson.
For the ones who are not aware, performance regulations may have a deep impact in the performance of the car. So if a team is failing one of those regulations, they may have an unfair advantage on the track. So despite of where they were in that leaderboard, because the leaderboard will still give them points for racing, but to receive this lovely acrylic high quality trophy,
Very high quality.
you need to be fully compliant with all performance regulations.
Yep, there you go. There you have it, kids. So, fastest car then in the entry class is not just fastest, but fastest and best behaved, most compliant entry class car. So, Nelson winning this award and taking home the fastest car in the entry class for London North. Speed Demon!
Hey,
with
Speed
1.590 seconds.
Well done.
Well done, Speed Demons from Mill Hill. You are not just a speedy car, you are a well-behaved car as well. Congratulations, Speed Demons. That award, that beautiful award there, is heading your way. Well done. Right, Nelson, moving on swiftly then is the Dev Class fastest car. So same rules apply and same beautiful trophy is on offer. There it is. It has magically switched out. That is not the same award. If anyone's watching in Super HD, you will be able to zoom in and see that we're not fibbing. Right, Nels, next award time. Let's see who's won Dev Class fastest car and, of course, most compliant as well. The winners in the development class of the fastest car, Marlin!
Hey, Marlin!
Ashes Askers
Well done.
1.299 seconds. There it is, Nels. Speedy little time from Marlin. I know one of your personal favourite cars.
Because I can still see the Marlin just jumping in that rear wing
There it is.
out of the water. Beautiful.
Goes, there it swims. Right, Nels, you know what comes next. That award is heading your way, Marlin. The next award is the fastest car in the Pro class. So let's have it, Nels. Fastest car in the Pro class. It is on the table. There it is next to us. And let's cut to the award screen and find out who's won the fastest car in the Pro class. This is that moment of truth, isn't it? Where IQ, where Eclipse find out whether or not they have been compliant or whether they've snuck through with a couple of cheeky rule breaks. Big moment for those two teams because I'm sure they both want a clean slate. The fastest car and compliant with all the scrutineering performance regulations in the professional class is Eclipse.
Eclipse.
With a 1.062 seconds. Wow. Nels, that is not only impressive in its own
Fast
right,
and compliant.
it's legal as well. I mean,
Yeah.
that is a serious effort. And just for the record, IQ, yours was compliant as well. Both incredibly speedy cars, so well done to both teams. But there, Eclipse just taking, well, say just taking it, pretty mammoth gap at the top there. Sorry, IQ, it was pretty good, Eclipse. Well done to you. Right, Nelson, we're going to head up to our Star Quality Awards next. So the first Star Quality Award is for Portfolio. Now, it's worth mentioning that the Star Quality Awards, Nelson, they're not just for the best outright of all of the areas. They're not, just for the highest point scoring portfolio, verbal, pit display, etc. The judges have been looking for special moments of kind of quality innovation. So the differences, the things that teams have tried that they haven't really seen from another team, or that have stood head and shoulders above, all the other things that they've seen. So Star Quality are looking for those little moments of Star Quality.
And this, of course, because all of the top point scorers already have those points, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So the top point scorers, of course, you bank those points, they're going towards your points totals, and that'll help you on the way towards the podium, hopefully. But every team here has produced work, and it's the job of the judges, really, to pick out which of the teams has done something that just stands out a little bit. It might have been something that they've tried, for example, like a testing method for the R&D award that they've tried that hasn't even worked, but they just wanted to recognise those little bits of risk-taking on behalf of the teams.
Well, it may just be the top scoring team, but we'll see.
It could be. We'll soon find out, won't we? So the first award up is the Star Quality Portfolio Award, and the winner of the Star Quality Portfolio Award for London North is Team IQ.
Hey,
North London Collegiate School.
IQ, well done.
The judges wanted to particularly point out your concept sketches were absolutely excellent, and your Excel simulation was unique and particularly impressive. Well, high praise. High praise sounds good. Well done, IQ.
It's always good when the word unique
Oh yeah.
is applied.
As long as it's not said with a frown, because if that was the case, you'd start thinking that means I was a bit off the point. But yes, IQ, you are Star Quality Portfolio Award winners. Congratulations. Nelson, the next award is our Pit Display Award. So Star Quality Pit. Again, this is more relevant, I guess, to the Dev and the Pro teams. Of course, the entry class teams weren't required to submit a pit display as per the normal event rules. So pit display more for Dev and Pro class only. Nelson, you've just provided our beautiful little trophy there, so let's find out who's won the Pit Display Award. Winning the Star Quality Pit Display Award this year, Phenomenon!
Hey, Phenomenon!
Boys School. And I think, unofficially but becoming official now, it's your favourite word.
I have to say, what a phenomenon of a pit display was.
What a phenomenon. The judges wanted to just say that this virtual pit display was extremely professional and is on a par with corporate displays normally seen at national symposiums. There's a word. There's a word for us to take away and chew on. They've clearly put a lot of effort in to reduce negative space and put the car as the focal point. What a lovely bit of feedback.
Wow.
What a great effort from Phenomenon.
That's for you.
That is for you. That's coming your way, Phenomenon. Thank you, Nelson. Congratulations, Phenomenon. Right, Nelson, the next award then is our Star Quality Verbal Presentation Award. So let's have our replacement award. Again, verbal presentations. The judges were looking for something extraordinary that stood out in the verbal presentations, not necessarily the highest point score, but as you said, it could be. Maybe that's the reason they picked them out. So, Nelson Vale, we are about to announce the winner of the Star Quality Verbal Presentation Award is Aegis Racing from North London Collegiate School. Congratulations,
Well
Aegis.
done.
Yeah, superb effort. The judges just wanted to point out that this team covered a lot of ground in 5 minutes. It came across as very professional. They had a good balance of depth for each topic with a clear structure covering project management, sponsorship and marketing, research and design, concept clarification and lessons learned. Pretty much a full spot-on, full marks presentation. Well done, Aegis Racing.
Well
Congratulations. That award there is winging its way to you as well. Nelson, we're racking up a fine postage bill there, aren't we? Let's not think about that. Right, next award, Nelson, that's the Star Quality Team Identity Award. Team ID, Nelson, really important. Why?
Well, let's look at Ferrari. I mean, their team identity is one of the most important things they have, because who doesn't recognize someone that works for Ferrari a mile away?
Yeah.
And let's not forget that the color, the symbol is present throughout all of their project elements, from the car to their marketing strategy to their pit display, throughout everywhere. So having a really strong team identity is key.
Yeah, and it's the fundamental basis of the team, isn't it, in terms of attracting sponsors, starting to generate interest. So that brand identity, that thing that you set so early on with your logo, your name, your colour scheme, like Nelson was saying, it can really sort of forge a path for you through the rest of the competition. So, big award to win this, lovely sort of F1 style award, Nelson, as you just alluded to. The winners of the Star Quality Team Identity Award are Strella!
Hey,
Dame Alice
Strella.
Queen's School. Congratulations, Strella! The judges just wanted to point out that a huge amount of effort was put into graphic design, livery and branding, perhaps at the cost of time spent on other aspects, really putting their all into creating an amazing brand. And the judges wanted to just say that they had to commend your dedicated approach to the aesthetics, branding and team identity. Well, that says it. That's in a nutshell.
You know, the balance is everything, because that's why you guys need to work as a team. There's no point in having 6 team members if you are all focusing just 2 other tasks. I mean, there's so much you need to do. Prepare the car, from the design to the manufacturing, but also take care of your digital presence with your website or your social media, the team marketing, preparing all the documents. If you don't divide to conquer, that's going to be very difficult to be balanced in every single point of the competition.
Spot on now. So it's project management, isn't it? It's finding roles, it's sticking to those roles, and it's helping each other achieve your objectives, making sure that if someone's, usually the team manager, is in charge of those deadlines and timelines. Brilliantly put, my man. Right, next award then, and it is the Star Quality Sponsorship Marketing. Nelson, if you want to just subtly find that award from our lovely organised pile of awards down there, and it is the Sponsorship Marketing Award teams. We are telling you the truth, that is now the new award that's sitting on our table. Nelson, let's find out who's won the Star Quality Sponsorship and Marketing Award. The winner is Vulcan Racing!
Hey, Vulcan
Arrow School.
Racing. Well done.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Vulcan Racing. The judges just wanted to say it was really impressive that you guys gained the support of companies that offered considerable financial and technical support. And they have actually mentioned that you managed to raise 1,500 quid and get some 3D printing service in such a challenging time. And judges want to take their hats off to you for such a great effort on the sponsorship and marketing.
Wow.
Yeah, impressive stuff. Well, that is winging its way to you as well. How many times can I say winging it?
Catch.
Without people hatching onto the fact that we are truly winging it here, Nelson. Right, speaking of winging it, let's wing on to our next award, which is Star Quality Research and Development. Now, so I'll just take us off screen briefly while we prepare the next award. There it is, seamlessly transitioned onto the table in front of us. Magic. There you go. Well, it's not magic. It's just a bit of maskery. Right, R&D, Nels. This is one of our more F1-ish awards, isn't it?
It is, because there's trophies that we can say are more important than others. We can say that the biggest one is the best engineered car, that kind of gives it a glimpse sometimes to the winner. But the research and development one is also there to the count, because it's all of the research that the team had to take in order to develop their car.
Yeah, it's the whole journey. It's from initial sketch right the way through, this is what we like, this is what's in our heads, this is some research we've done, this is the one we think is going to be the idea, this is how we've developed it, maybe
evaluation of every step.
And then tested. This is how we tested our design, whether we set up a ramp in the hall, whether we used a wind tunnel, whether we did some CFD testing, whether we actually got out on a racetrack and went and tested the car. So that whole journey is what the judges were looking to award this special award for. Nelson, should we find out who's won it?
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Right, the Star Quality Research and Development Award winners are Vertex Racing.
Hey, Vertex.
Congratulations. Well done, Vertex. That's 2 in a row for Harrow School there, Nels. The judges wanted to just say some really great evidence of testing with genuine objective aims and tests, which fundamentally underlies the whole point of testing. You completed track testing and mock scrutineering. Nelson, this is your baby team. I know they're gonna get some Nelson points from that to ensure performance and compliance. Nels, hats off to them for doing that. I mean, it's such an easy thing to suggest that teams do, but it's not obvious, is it?
No.
Do the dry run yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? We make available some guidance gauges on the website, so the teams can laser cut those, and those will just give you a quick glimpse, a visual glimpse, if it passes on the most basic of things like length or width or height. But in case of doubt, our biggest advice is just get some, it doesn't need to be expensive tools. You can buy a good caliper for not spending a lot of money, but a caliper will allow you to actually check and recheck if your measurements are right. And it's really important to say here right now that one thing is to produce your car virtually, and what the other thing is your car after being manufactured, because sometimes if you go into the limit of dimensions virtually, for example, you may be planning your car to be at the maximum length to 110 mil, but something happened during the manufacturing, like the little ABS front wing that you have deformed and created 1 extra mil. So if you don't go after the manufacturing, check your car, and you're just trusting your digital car that you did amazingly in Fusion, something may fail during that process. So always double check, not only after you design it in Fusion, but actually after you have it in your hand.
Yeah, really great advice, as ever, from you, Nels. I mean, another particular point that we'd mention here is entry class teams and when they 3D print their bodies. Because obviously, of course, we put the No-Go Zone on our website as a downloadable part. Many teams do choose to go the 3D printed route. I mean, just taking as an example, Destiny Flare, your car, 3D printed beautifully, and actually the canister hole in the back of this car was spot on, but we do find a couple of these entry class cars that are 3D printed where the 3D print just starts to shrink a little bit back, and that cartridge hole becomes really, really tight, and actually sometimes we at F1 in Schools have to just open that out again with a really large drill bit, and it's not something we want to do, but it's something we have to do to let the cars race. So just that scrutineering process like that Nelson does that he's just described, such an important step to being ready.
But that's an excellent example for a safe to race feature. I mean, in a 3D printed car, the best we can do is try to open the CO2 canister hole to make the car be able to race. But if the same thing happens in the front wing or a rear wing, we are not going to send the extra away to avoid you guys a penalty. Unfortunately, if that happens, that's where teams get penalties. But again, always double check your car before sending for scrutineering and racing.
Sure, and Vertex Racing, thank you for providing that talking point. So well done again on your R&D award win. Now, so we can put that in the to post pile, and we can move on to the next award, which of course is the Star Quality Judges' Choice Award, Nelson. One that we take particular pride in explaining the meaning of. Because of course, Nelson, the Judges' Choice, I mean, what does the Judges' Choice really stand for?
Basically, judges' favourites.
No, you can't say that. You can't say it's the judges' favourites, Nelson. Well, do that again. The Judges' Choice Award, Nelson. I mean, what is that award? What does it stand for?
Well, as you know, Mark, the F1 in Schools judges are advised to not go outside of the scorecards.
Yeah.
Because everything that a team needs to be evaluated on, it's in the scorecards. But sometimes teams do go above and beyond the scorecards, and there's some things that the judges want to recognize, but they couldn't give them points.
Yeah.
So this is the purpose of this trophy.
Exactly. So it's an award to recognise an achievement or something a team's done that doesn't sit in a scorecard. It's an achievement over and above, like Nelson says, what we can give you points for. So let's find out, Nelson, who's won the unofficial judge's favourite, aka the Judge's Choice Award. The winner of the Star Quality Judge's Choice Award is Falcon 1,
Hey,
Mill
Falcon
Hill School
1.
Foundation, Belmont. Congratulations, Falcon 1. The judges wanted to just say it was really, these are the judges' words, really lovely to see that everybody contributed and interacted with each other. Really passionate, everybody introduced themselves and their role clearly in the presentations, made really good eye contact. They also wanted to say that they had a really cool team kit that showcased the team identity, and from the judges there, the last thing they said to this team, with an exclamation mark, was well done. You were well and truly Judges' Choice. Well done, Falcon 1. This award is heading to you, and it does say Judges' Choice, not Judges' Favourites on it, Nels. Right, next award time, Nelson Vale, and it's the Best Engineered Car Award. We've finished with our Star Quality Awards. It's time for the big ones, Nels. So, Best Engineered Car in the entry class to begin with, and of course, these again come with Nelson's special caveat that they must be compliant. So Best Engineered and Best Behaved Car Award is a good way to think about it. Now these awards come from a combination of lots of points, so they're not just for one area now. These are a points-driven award, they're not nominations. The engineering portfolio, first and foremost, the scrutineering points that our Master of Measurements gives out, and the racing points. So 3 point scoring areas all combine to give us the result of the Best Engineered Car. So quite a lot of points have to go into this. It's one of our weightiest awards to win. Now, does it feel heavier than the rest?
It does.
It shouldn't, because it's exactly the same weight. However, we're going to move on and see who the winner of the Best Engineered Car in the entry class is. So, Best Engineered and Compliant Car in the entry class is Speed Demons!
Speed Demons!
School Foundation!
Hey!
Congratulations, Speed Demons! You are Best Engineered Car Award winners. Well done, you. Big award win, that, Nels. That's award number 1 in this series. Of course, the next one up, Nels, is the Best Engineered in the Dev class. So let's prepare that award. We know the script by now. Best Engineered and Best Behaved. Combination of 3 point score areas, all coming together in beautiful harmony to create this beautiful, slightly heavier award than the rest. Right, let's find out who's won it. Best Engineered Car in the development class is Anemoy Racing!
Hey,
Anemoy! Well done, Racing. Yeah, you've done it as well. Your Best Engineered Car Award winners. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Big thumbs up from Nels. Equal, slightly medium-sized thumbs up from me. Well done. Right, our final one in the series, Nels, of course, is the Best Engineered Car in the Pro class. There it is. If you'd like to prepare the award in your usual flamboyant style, that is wonderful. Thank you so much. Right, a big one. The moment of truth for all of our national final aspiring Pro class teams, Nelson. Let's find out who the Best Engineered Car Award winners in the Pro class for London North are this year. The winners of the Pro class Best Engineered Car Award is Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School. Well done. Yeah, congratulations. You are Best Engineered Car Award winners. I mean, Nels, I remember Lawrence talking to us about some of Eclipse's engineering work, and I guess it's true of all the teams really, especially, you know, some of the teams in the Pro class this year are really starting to kind of push what we thought was possible in terms of the engineering of these cars.
Yeah, year after year, it's just mind-blowing how teams continue to come up with new things.
Yeah.
Just
staggering stuff. Anyway, congratulations, Eclipse. Well done, everybody, for the engineering and all the work that's gone into your projects and your cars. Thank you, Nelson. Right, our next award, Nelson. This is where we start to look towards podiums, because our next award is, I think it's actually my personal favourite, you know, and it is the entry class Future Stars. Now, the Future Stars Award is designed to effectively kind of recognise a team that have got big potential. You know, they might be young, they might be new to the competition, but they've got big potential, and in the eyes of the judges, this is one to watch. So it's our kind of, yes, it's called Future Stars, but it is our ones to watch award. So, the judges have picked this team out especially for this award, the future stars in the entry class. Let's find out, Nelson, who the winners are. Chaos with a 0, Haberdashers, Asker's Boys School, as some heavy industry goes on in the background, Nels, here at the F1 in Schools HQ factory out there making some machines for you all. That machined award, that beautiful award, Chaos, is heading to you. So the judges have got their eye on you next year, Chaos. They think up into dev class, and who knows what the future may hold for Chaos. Now, Nelson, we've come a long, long way in this competition. We've come a long, long way in this awards show as well, and we are finally at the first of our first place awards. Here it is, Nels. It's the first place overall in the entry class. Excited, Nels? Yeah, always excited to give out a winner. Right, there it is. And notice as well, this now portrait orientation award. We mix it up. Oh, we treat you guys. Right, the winners. Our first place team, regional champions in entry class for London North 2021 are Blue Wyvern!
Hey, Blue Wyvern!
Boys School, you are the winners. Congratulations, Blue Wyvern.
Well done.
You're taking home this trophy. In fact, Nelson, if you'd like to pass me the trophy, I will place it behind Blue Wyvern's car. And there it is. Blue Wyvern, I'm going to stick that on a little bit of blue tack so that it doesn't fall over. You are our entry class regional champions. Congratulations, Blue Wyvern. Again, the judges are going to have their eye on you next year because not only are you coming into the dev class in your second year in F1 in Schools, you're coming in as reigning regional champions. So no pressure there. Nelson, pressure, one of those big words. Regional finals is one level, folks, but when it comes to the next stage of the competition, the pressure really does ramp up. But in a good way, I think, Nelson. It's excitement as much as anything. So it's time to think about those two words that come next. National finals. Of course, there are some teams in this lineup here, Nelson, and we don't know yet who they are. We're about to find out, who are going to be heading to our UK national finals in 2021. So just to take a little look back and take a look ahead at what is going to be coming your way, here's a quick reminder of what happens at the UK national finals.
And welcome to the Denford factory here in West Yorkshire, where we are getting ready for the F1 in Schools UK National Final 2020, supported by Lenovo.
It's our 20th UK National Final.
I just want to wish all the best to the 31 teams competing.
Welcome to the UK Nationals. We wish you the best of luck.
It is time to go racing. Well,
and look at the team kit.
Oh, I love the team kit. Now for round 4 at Skylark, the Nelson Tomlinson School. You liked this design. Skylark, obviously, on the left-hand side of the screen. They're taking on Phoenix Racing. This is the professional class. What was it, to remind everybody what you liked about Skylark?
So Skylark had the smoothest wheels on the track today.
Because I want to know, Georgina wants to know, how did you get those wheels so smooth?
Our wheels we made with CCL, so for regionals we made a set of wheels with carbon fibre ring. But when we came to nationals, we thought because it wobbled such a lot at regional.
Well, the cars are on the track.
There, so all quite close today.
Yeah, 64, almost 64, well, just above actually, about 65 kilometres per hour, 40 miles an hour. That different, we're just seeing there quite a lead, it just seems, but safely crossing the line.
You go to a competition and you've put your all into something, and then maybe it doesn't go quite to plan, or you learn loads of places where you can improve, and you've got to have that resilience to be able to scrap everything you've done, start again and make it better, and it's better off for it.
And the development class champions are IQ North London Collegiate National Champions. There they are. It only seems like 5 minutes ago we saw you. You must be so happy to be national champions. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really happy right now. I think we're all in shock, kind of.
Electron from St. Olave's Grammar School. Congratulations to you guys. Second place on the podium. Fabulous work. There they are.
There we have.
Oh, congratulations.
Wait, we got second.
You got second, guys.
And our winner is Britannia Red from Robert May School.
Absolutely fine, guys. Congratulations. More is Good Vibes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much to everyone who's been involved in F1 in schools. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next year. Goodbye.
Well, there it was, Nels. That was our virtual national finals in 2020. I'm just some of the names there. What a stellar cast! IQ, Britannia Red, Electron. You know, world finalists who went on and finished in the top 10 at the World Finals. Quite a level we're pumping out at the moment in the UK. Well, that's you lot, and this is hopefully where the next generation of our teams are going to be heading as well. So, Nelson, we are going to move on now to our first of the Podium Awards, and we're going to be giving out our first trophy position, which is third place in the development class. Now, every team who goes to the UK National this year will be taking their car in one of our beautiful Grantnell's F1 in Schools car trays. This is one of those trays with a little foam insert for protecting your car. Normally we'd keep these back at our event and we'd repackage your cars into these when they arrive. But this year you're going to be sent one of these in advance of the national finals, and this is what your car will arrive to us in. So there'll be no reason for us to unpack, to change your car packaging. You can make this fit your car just perfectly and send it to us as you want it to be stored, and that's how it will stay for racing. So one Grantnell's tray come in the way of every national finalist this year, Nels. Shall we find out who our third place team in the dev class is, Nelson? And crucially, find out who is our first UK national finalist from London North this season. You ready, Nels?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Let's do this. Third place in development class in London North and going on to represent the region at the UK national finalists is Vertex Racing!
Vertex.
Arrow School! Wow, Vertex Racing, you've made it through. You are national finalists, and wow, what an effort. Congratulations, Vertex Racing. You're going to receive this award. You're going to receive one of these trays to send us your national finals cars in before the event, whether it's virtual or physical. That is coming your way. Wow, what an exciting time and what an amazing achievement. Well done, Vertex Racing. Nelson, it's from 3 to 2. We know how this works by now. It is second place overall now in the development class. And let's find out who's won this award, who's going to the national finals with Vertex Racing, and who's also taking home one of our Grantnell's trays and our portrait orientation second position awards. Second position overall in development class and going to the UK national finals, Anamoy Racing!
Hey.
St. Paul's
Well done.
School. Anamoy Racing, go on. You're national finalists, celebrate. And I think we should just say as well, Nels, we'd love to see the team celebrating. Obviously, we can't see them here now. They'd normally be jumping up in the air, hands in the air, screaming and shouting, walking up towards us to collect their awards. We want to see your reactions, folks. So please, you know, send us some snippets of you celebrating. We want to see what you've been getting up to in schools with your teammates celebrating these awards. So Anamoy Racing, again, congratulations. You'll be receiving a Grantnell's tray and your second place award, which Nelson brings us to the big one in the dev class, because it is this moment. It is our first position, first place and development class regional champions for London North. Let's cut to the award screen and find out who are going to be crowned our London North development class regional champions and heading to the UK national finals. Marlin!
Hey!
Askers Boys School. Marlin, you have done it. You are regional champs with your flamboyant green
They've
wing.
jumped out of the water into the first place.
Out of the fish pond and into the swimming pool. Now, so if you can pass me that as well, because that one is sat right in front of me. Wow, that is nearly about to go there. I'll plonk this one just behind Marlin. We've almost had a moment there with Blue Wyvern. That would have been yet another blooper. Right, there it is. We've got our two first positions in entry class, in development class. Nelson, it's now time to find out where we're going to go in our professional podium. So, up first, third place in the pro class and receiving yet another one of our mock glass beautiful trophies. Let's find out who's won it. UK national finalists from the pro class representing London North at the national finals. Nelson?
And also very important to say that one step closer to the World Finals.
Yeah, the Worlds is literally one step away now. One big step.
Because in the professional class, in the national, that's all it takes.
Wow, I mean, don't build them up too much, Nels, but yeah, no pressure, guys. This could be your middle step on one heck of a journey this year. Let's find out who's won it, Nels. Third place on the podium in the professional class and heading to the UK national finals is Vulcan Racing.
Hey!
Vulcan Racing, well done. Wow, you are national finalists as well. You're going to get one of these trays to send as your national finals car. You're going to get that trophy that says P3 in the pro class for London North in 2021. What an achievement. Congratulations, Vulcan Racing, and well done again from us. Nelson, the penultimate award now, which means 2 to go, and it is number 2 because it is the second place in the professional class. Hotting up now towards the sharp end. Let's go to it. Let's find out who is second place overall in the pro class and heading also to the UK national finalists to be in with a chance of competing at the World Finals.
Come on.
Second place and runners-up overall in the professional class for London North. Team IQ!
Hey,
North
IQ!
London School coming back yet again. Now in the pro class and again on the podium, Team IQ, congratulations, you've worked so hard. I mean, as has everybody, but we know that you guys have been also competing in a world final, so amazing effort, not just to have represented there, but to also be now back in at a regional level and going for it again. So congratulations, Team IQ. You are going to be heading to the national finals as runners-up for the London North Regional Finals, and again, taking home one of our car boxes and a second place trophy. Nels, this is the one that we've all been waiting for. Whew. That's the big one. It's our pro class first position. Let's salvage the award, Nelson, and let's find out who's going to win our overall London North regional final and be the regional champions of London North, heading to the national finals in the pro class. First place goes to Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School. Wow, Eclipse, you are the winners, you are the regional champions, and you are heading to the national finals for another go at getting to the world finals. Of course, you made it there last year, and we know that you've got a little bit of experience at this level now. Eclipse, you are heading there as regional champions, and with this beautiful award, of course, you're going to be receiving our Grapnels tray to package your car up, send us to the national finals, and that will be you on your way to the next step of the competition. Nelson, this is normally the point in the award ceremony where we give all the teams a massive round of applause because they're sat there in front of us, all looking various stages of knackered, excited, weather-beaten, completely just awash with emotion, and we can't see them this year, but should we give another massive round of applause from us?
And can I say just a few words? We said it in the racing show, but we need to say it again, that just for the teams to manage to be in one of our events after these troubled times, I mean, that's the biggest reason for the big round of applause, because you've done it, and so many didn't have the chance or didn't got to the point of being able to participate, and you guys have overcome all of the obstacles, all of the difficulties, and you've done it. So congrats.
Yeah, we just want to say well done again, folks. Congratulations to everybody out there, every single team, well done. You've thoroughly earned this one, so well done. I mean, Nels, we normally say some thank yous as well, so probably a good time for us to just mention a few people. One, we couldn't have done this obviously without the help of Idiom Technology and John helping us set up the studio, helping us set up the recording equipment, making this whole series of events possible. So thank you guys to you at Idiom. A group of people who around the country, Nelson, remotely have been making this event an actual competition, and they're our judges. Our professional judges all around the country, our STEM ambassadors, our F1 in Schools alumni, our F1 employees who dip in to judge for our regional competitions. Judges, we could not have done this without you, and normally I line you up for a bit of a gag and say that you came for a free lunch. What you actually did was you signed up, got a ton of emails and a load of homework off me. So judges, thank you so much. You've made this a competition, and well done for getting involved again. A massive well done, and a hats off really, has to go to the teachers, Nels.
Yeah.
I mean, at a time like this, what you've done is frankly unbelievable to get your students to this point, alongside doing your jobs and holding down your marriages and all that kind of thing. I mean, it's been a sensational effort from the teams and from the teachers, because we know how much this has taken out of you the last few months and even a couple of years now. But yeah, you've just done an extraordinary job to get your teams this far. So teachers, well done from us. But Nels, it always comes back to these little cars and the symbols of what they represent, because teams, this is about you. Yeah, you're the rock stars, you're the stars of our show. It's all well and good us sitting in the studio here, but you are what we're talking about. It's you, you're the real reason we do this competition. Every one of these cars represents your journeys, how far you've come, whether it's your first year, whether it's your second, you've come back from a national finals, whether you're going for a world finals again. They sum up everything about you, your passion, your dedication, your hard work, the reason you compete, and they're such a glowing endorsement of how far you can go in life, because you've done incredibly well, as Nelson said, and as we keep on saying, to get this far this year. So whether you've won awards, whether you've not won awards, take all those lessons learned, come back bigger, better and stronger next time, and we'll see you again soon. That is going to be it from us this time, Nelson, isn't it?
Just one final thing to say, it's you are the future faces of F1.
You are future faces, yeah. Guys, it's been an emotional roller coaster. We hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly have, haven't we, Nels? We will see you very soon. We'll see some of you for the national finals, and the rest of you guys, we want to see you big, back, better, stronger next year. So we will see you soon. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.